Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Trenny and C.
Our very first cooking episode.
A little bit different for you today. What we're making is a whiskey pulled pork.
It's delicious, it's foolproof.
Foolproof for sure.
Let's do this.
Alright.
Here we go.
Okay, so we have on our foolproof card, which we should have memorized by now, but we don't. It's okay. All we use for this recipe is 2 pork tenderloins. You can use a shoulder or a blade, any style pork like that. So 2 of those. We've got our Bullseye Bold Original. You got your Italian dressing by Kraft here. Some Worcestershire, or however you want to say it. So 2 of these, by the way, 2 barbecue sauce. We've got our brown sugar, all pestle and mortared up, or however you say that thing. And the most important item, we got our whiskey. We're going to use Jack Daniels and Jim Beam. Just increase that flavor profile. Alright, shall we do it? Okay, we got our 2 pork tenderloins here, and you just plop it and drop it into the preheated crock pot. So we've got our Bullseye Bold Original here. We're going to use 1 full thing of this and plop it into the bowl. Oh yeah, sexy. Use all that and get as much out of there as you possibly can. And we do have that second bottle for later on to finish it if it's not saucy enough. That's probably okay for now. Okay, so now we get our 1/2 cup of Italian dressing. Get your measurements, 1/2 cup. Plop that into your bowl. Then we get a 1/4 cup of our brown sugar. So we get our little measurement here. Basically we've measured this out already, so we can just drop it into there. Boom, and in. Delish. Now we get our Worcestershire, however you say it, I don't know, who cares. Get 2 tablespoons of it. So, oh, this is going to take a while, hold on. That's better. 1, 2. Perfect. And now, most important of all, we have our Jim Beam. Get a full ounce of that. And then, maybe this one's the most important, I'm not sure. It's debatable, Jim or Jack. A full ounce of Jack Daniels as well. Lovely. Then you get your whisk and you just whisk it all together. Then have a little taste with your sanitized finger. That's good. That's really good. Okay, so we've whisked our ingredients together, and we're gonna pour this nice and sensually all over the meat. And what we're going to do is we're going to cook this on low for 4 hours. Every crock pot's a little bit different. This one, all you do is you press up in 30-minute increments until it's at 4, and then it's good to go and it starts counting down. Put your lid on and, check it every couple of hours. And as it starts to cook down, you can get your forks in there and start ripping the meat apart. And it gets nice and shredded, and all the juices kind of mix and mingle together. And it's delicious. Put it on some buns and some coleslaw, and we're good to go.
Okay, so we'll see you very shortly here with an update on where things are at.
Okay.
But there's one last ingredient.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be a Trenny and C episode without us drinking something.
Yeah, so let's drink something.
Yeah, I like it. The last ingredient is a shot of whiskey to ourselves. Oh, and you can add salt and pepper to taste if you like, you know. Not to the whiskey, to the pork.
Cheers. See you soon. All right, well, we're a couple hours in, and you can see she's cooking real nice in there. Things are bubbling, there's moisture, and looks great. All right, timer's up. It's been 4 hours. Let's get a look at this thing here. Why don't you get a zoom in on that? And what about the smell? Oh, that smells good.
Bubbling away.
Yeah, okay. Let's get some forks in there and just start the pulling process, if you will. Okay, I got a couple of forks here. Let's get right in there and just give it a little pull. Ooh, yeah, she's just falling right apart. Get a little close up of that there. That's some good meat. Oh yeah, it's just falling apart. We're 4 hours in. And the nice thing about this recipe is there's nothing to drain off. It's not super watery like a lot of the brothy ones. Like everything that you're seeing here is going to end up in your sauce. So this is lovely here. Pulling it all apart. We'll be back when it's ready to put on a bun. That's good. Alright, so I've been pulling the pork apart for a couple minutes here. So come on in, get a little look, see where we're at. It's nice and saucy, very nicely pulled. A little view of that. So you basically, at this point, you're going to spoon it right out of here, right onto a bun. And
Vegetarians must think this looks disgusting. I think it looks amazing.
It's amazing. Alright, let's get this onto some buns here.
Okay, we are going to show you the final product here and how we build the bun. You get your fresh baked bread, and you want to focus in here a little bit? See the slop? You just kind of gingerly slop it onto your plate. A couple of scoops. Ooh, nice. That'll be good. And then come on over here. Get a little bit of coleslaw on the other side. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. And then, the reason we have this extra bit of bullseye is just put a touch on top. And then it is pretty much ready to rock and roll. Whoop, don't want to put too much on. Good. And then slop it together. Masterpiece. Here we go. Let's try this. Oh, it is hot. Here we go. You're gonna get messy, just so you know. That was good.
All right, well there you have it. Some delicious pulled pork, Trenny and C style. Appreciate you sticking around for our first cooking episode. And you know, if you like this, then give us a like, and maybe we'll do it again. We'll cook something else.
Any suggestions that go good with whiskey?
Yeah, give us a shout out.
Cool. Cheers.
Trenny and C.